Howdy, welcome again. Before we jump into doing what I'm going to do here, I'm going to tell you what the plan is. This episode is going to go in as a prologue. I'm not going to do any gameplay here. I'm just going to create a bunch of new races. I want to play with the races on Stellaris. I want to make some, so I'm going to do at least one for each government type. You can see I've actually already done a couple. I'm not going to count those. I'm going to do a bunch right here. This video is not important. If you don't want to watch this one, skip it. When I do the last race, which is the one I'll actually play, I'll cover it before I actually start the game on the actual first episode of the Let's Play. So this is a totally skippable episode, but we're going to go through. I'm just going to look at all the different stuff, and I'm going to play with creating new empires. I'm going to see what I can come up with. One thing I'm not going to do is create the names, because I'm terrible with names. Probably. But you never know. So let's see what we're going to do first. So we've got democratic, oligarchic, dictatorial, imperial. Oh, that's a new one. I didn't see that. Very cool. Hive mind and corporate. So I'm going to do at least one for each. I'll probably end up doing 2 corporate ones just because I think it's pretty cool. Do the hive mind. We could do Tyranids. Devouring swarm. Let's see. Cannot engage in diplomacy. Cannot access the galactic market. Has hunger on all other empires. That sounds a little boring. A little too easy. Divided attention. Ooh. I'm not going to play this one, so jump right in. And I'm going to try and make them internally consistent. I'm going to try and make them make sense. So we'll see what we come up with. I have no idea how long this is going to be, so when you do not have to educate the mind, the building of muscle becomes that much easier. Oh, that's actually really cool. We might have to do that one. Subspace IFAPS? I don't know how to say that word. Hive mind's cognitive processes exist partially in subspace. Ooh. Cool. Naval capacity right from the off. I think those two go together really good. Makes them pure military, though. That would be good if I was actually going to play them. I don't know how much that would affect the AI, really. So we'll go with Strength of Legions and the Subspace. E-phase? E-phapes? E-faps? I just really don't know what that word is. I'll have to look that up later. So I think that makes sense for a hive mind. That's the one we'll start with. They're going to be very militant, as they should be. Now let's go back to the beginning. I don't think humanoid. Well, those guys look like they might just be a hive mind. Kitsune. These look like the guys from Star Wars. The ones that made the clones. Got the avians. I'm not going to do it with an avian. In fact, I'll probably make an avian because I love birds. But we'll see when we get there. Arthropoids. Actually, arthropoids make some sense. I think that's our hive mind right there. Very cool. Species name, I don't have one. There's already a click stack in my game. Ooh. Zaxoid. Alright, yeah. And we'll just name them for Molluscoid 1. Because it sounds good. Now, traits. We already know they're going to be fairly militant. Which, to me, makes industrious make perfect sense, because they're going to need the minerals to make it work. Excuse me, hot tea. Good for the throat. Slow learners. Now, that one I like. In this case, to offset. Might as well make them strong. And repugnant. I think that comes out nicely. So they're going to really not be a race you're going to want to attack. You just don't want to be there. What kind of systems to have them from? I'm going to go with Savannah Worlds. Makes sense to me. Those are okay names. And we'll just leave them in a random system. We're going to give them Molluscoid Cities, because it works. And we already did Government and Ethics. This one wasn't as much fun as I thought it would be. Okay. The Zaxoid Hive. And can you do can you randomize the flags? You can't. Oh, that's too bad. That'll work. Keep the red. No. No. Well, at that point, it doesn't really matter what I do. Okay, so don't keep the red. The red's just not doing it for me. Excuse me, had to mute there. Got the cold thing starting, so I may have to pause every now and then and mute and cough. Fun times. You know, I really like the molluscoid ships. I like those ones. I'll probably end up using those for mine. We'll see what I make, but those and the arthropoid I think are the best. The avian ones are pretty nice too, but I do like their ships. Hive Mind Schlargum. Sure, why not? I think we're going to stick with the green. Room doesn't matter, we'll leave them in that one. Something simple. That's simple. Alright, so the Zaxoid Hive. Gestalt Consciousness, Strength of Legions, and Subspace Ephapes with Industrious, Slow Learners, Strong, and Repugnant. They make perfect sense to me. I don't know why. Okay. Saved successfully, go back, because we're not playing these guys. We do want them to turn up in our game, though. If I did that right, we'll always appear in a regular game instead of a randomly generated empire. So let's go on with selecting a new one. Let's start down here. Now, Megacorps are interesting. Now, I got this like a week and a half ago, maybe less. So I've always had them. But they're cool. I can't help but think they're cool. I'll probably do at least 2 of these, because I'm going to do a criminal heritage one. I think I'm just going to do a regular one to turn up, just to see what happens. So, free traders actually kind of makes sense, even with a criminal heritage. Ruthless composition actually probably makes more sense. That's what we're going to go with. Okay. And let's see. I think that Megacorps pretty much have to be materialist. I don't see any way around that. And why not fanatic egalitarian? Boy, I just can't talk today. Okay. Oh, they can't be fanatically egalitarian. Interesting. They can be regular egalitarian. Okay. And then fanatic materialists. They're a criminal syndicate. I like it. I'm not going to change the voices. Let's give them a random empire name. Oh, you have to start there. And I don't mind these guys being human. Oh, there's my Klingons. We're going to have to do them for the next one. Let's go with humans. Humans are good. Regular humans. The Sibeli. Okay. Sounds like a medieval Italian. We'll go with it. Do any of these names work? Not even a little. These are close-ish. They'll work. Ooh. So what do we do with them? A lot. Of decent things. Rapid breeders is always a good one. And they're human, so rapid breeders and adaptive. Feels right for humans. But they don't get a whole lot of possible negatives. Deviants, which makes sense. Okay, do they get bonus points for something? They do. Oh, cool. I did not know that. I still like what we did. I like Deviant. Was it Decadent I did? I think Decadent's the one I did. And then I did Adaptive and Quick Breeders, because they're humans. That's what we do. Where did Quick Breeders go? Rapid Breeders, there we are. They're humans, so probably should just go ahead and do a continental world, although a tropical world could work too. Sure, why not? The Vrin species. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, this is going to be a rough one. There's going to be all kinds of weird noises, so I'm sorry ahead. Mammalian City. Oh, I like that. The trees back there. Looks like you're growing trees off of your buildings. I like that idea. I don't think that's what it is, but that's what it looks like. And the Savelli Syndicate. Okay. And a ruler. Sure, we'll stick with female. Ufu Upabna. The Oligarch. Yeah, that's a good name too. Like that hair. Actually looks like my boss's hair at my day job. She dyes it with that front fade. It's kind of cool. Ah, that looks decadent. I'll go with that. Oh, and then you can change the hairstyle separately, which was the reason I picked it, so I don't think we'll actually do that. Wow, humans get lots of hairstyles. Holy cow. I don't think I've had a species that had that many options yet. That's crazy. That looks decadent. That fits. The Savelli Syndicate. They need to show up in the games. Okay. I'm trying to kind of go through all the different options. I'm not doing an especially good job. This is not a tutorial on how to create anything. I'm making this up as I go. So, Imperial. Well, there's some new things over here. I haven't even seen this one. Aristocratic Elite. Society has an entrenched nobility that occupies the upper echelons of society. Governor level cap goes up. Ooh. No merchant guilds, no exalted priesthood, no technocracy. Cannot be Byzantine. Can't be egalitarian, okay. Well, let's go with aristocratic elite because I think that's pretty cool. Feudal society. Organized in a feudal manner with a monarch whose rule relies on powerful vassals that govern their territories with considerable autonomy. The effects of subject power on relations is reduced by 50%, but all subjects are allowed to expand into unclaimed systems. Okay. Now see, if I was playing, I would use the bejesus out of that. Because I actually know more or less what I want to do for mine. Alright, yeah. That'll go in here. So they can't be egalitarian, was it? Yeah. In feudal society, doesn't care. So pacifist doesn't make sense. If they're going to be imperial with the feudal societies, they definitely have to be militaristic. It might as well be spiritual. Space Holy Roman Empire makes perfect sense. The Alari, I like that name. It says avian to me, so let's go with birds. Cyclopean finches. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, you'll do. Homeworld. Tundra, Alpine. Let's go with Alpine. Just shake it up a little. Spirio with the star Spirkata. Oh, I didn't do your name lists. White Wing X-Tac. That's quite the name. We're going to go with this one. Impertinent plumage. Alright. The Alari Empire. I should probably change your flag just because I forgot to change the last one. I will be using that. I'm digging it. Zoological? Ooh, a feather. Let's give you a feather. No, that doesn't work well. University of Wyoming colors, sort of. Let's change that primary here. There we go. University of Wyoming. Go Cowboys. You can have avian ships. And I haven't done a male yet, so let's do a male ruler. Tuladek, Emperor Tuladek. His heir will be Crown Prince whoever. The bright red is really cool. That looks like a D&D Black Dragon. I dig it. Let's just scroll through these and stop here. Here's good. Looks so out of place on him. It's perfect. Alright. The Alari Empire is now saved. Let's do another new one. This goes a lot quicker than I remembered it going when I was doing it. So we've already done a hive mind, one megacorp, and an imperial. Let's do a dictatorial. Can you be no, you can only be democratic if you're fanatically egalitarian. Cool. Okay. Authoritarian dictatorship. Why not? An authoritarian pacifist dictatorship? I don't know how that would work, but it sounds fun. Alright, let's go with it. Cutthroat politics, mining guilds, philosopher king. Ruler level cap is +2. That's actually kind of cool. Police state. Post-apocalyptic, shadow council, slaver guilds. Much of the true political power in this society rests with a number of powerful and ruthless slaver guilds. They know how to get the most out of a slave. See, these are people that I'm going to go after. Shadow council. I like the shadow council idea. We'll go with police state. That could be fun. That could be a lot of fun. So let's see. Fanatic authoritarians. Is that a alpaca with his ears in front? These are the guys from Indian Myth. I can't remember what they're called. Deva, maybe? I could be wrong. I like them. They look cool. The Phoeticians. Okay. Name lists. Let's see what we've got. I wonder if I can... I don't even know if I can do a machine race. I have to look at that. Mammalian... No, these don't feel right. I like that one. That'll do. Okay. So let's look here. These guys are pacifistic, fanatic authoritarian with a police state and a shadow council. I mean, intelligent kinda makes sense, but not really. Traditional actually makes perfect sense there. Okay. Nomadic. Communal doesn't really make sense. Well, it kinda does. Definitely not charismatic. Conformist makes perfect sense here. For giggles, we'll make them enduring. and slow breeders. Evens it out. So they live a really long time. They don't make very many of them. They're conformist and traditional, which makes sense in an authoritarian world. Let's put them on an Arctic world. If I'm remembering what they are right, they live on the mountains in India. If I'm not just completely making this up, they live at the top of the mountains anyway. So cold makes perfect sense for them. We'll go with it. Ha! It sounds Indian, Vababa, from Bava Baba. Okay, well I hope I'm not just making it up. I think the reptilian city looks better in this case. We'll go with it. I like it. We already did that. United Phoenician Nation. Actually, yeah. That sounds good too. Round. Star of David. Cool. All things spiraling into the middle. They're pacifist. We'll do it rounded. Feels more passive. With... I love violet. Violet and black. We'll give them mammalian ships. And their ruler can be... wish there was a random here. We'll go with female. Thoral Cor Fargeth. If I am completely pulling that thing about these guys being the Deva or whatever from India out of my rear, let me know. I am actually totally interested in that kind of stuff. I would totally read anything that was sent. I dig that. I dig that. Alright. So, go back. Government and ethics. We have done imperial, dictatorial, hive mind, and one corporate so far. Let's look at oligarchy. What is oligarchy's limits? It doesn't tell me. Okay. So what haven't I done? I've done egalitarian. I haven't done a fanatic spiritualist. Let's do fanatic spiritualist militant. Exalted priesthood. Guard against heresy, the society is ruled by a religious council consisting of the wisest and most pious members of the clergy, which fits in well with oligarchy. Okay. Exalted priesthood. Efficient bureaucracy. What's a corvée system? This society considers it the absolute right of the state to decide where its citizens live and work. Pop growth from immigration goes up, resettlement costs goes down. Cool. Citizen service. Are you doing your part? Full citizenship and the political responsibility that comes with it is limited to those who have served a tour of duty in the military. So, Starship Troopers. Okay. It produces unity. Unity always feels right to me for spiritualists. I don't know why. We'll go with it. A holy tribunal. Those guys kind of look the part. They, I don't think, do at all. They just look like elves. I haven't played with the reptilians much. I dig those teeth. The way his mouth shapes, it just looks like he's looking off a non-existent nose at everybody. Just the way that face is constructed. Not feeling it. Let's look at the molluscoids. There's one we haven't done anything with. Floating jellyfish. Okay. What are you? You would have been good for the hive mind. An illithid. Yeah, okay. It's you. The Wakigi. Okay. Let's see. Got that out of the molluscoids. Let's go Luma Schloss. Okay. That's our winner. Ding ding. Okay. What would I do with you guys? Natural sociologists, I dig. How to manipulate their people. How to play that game. I kind of imagine these guys, despite the tech, not being that techy, so we'll go with agrarian. Slow learners, hidebound, they don't change a lot, I like it. Let's look at your ethics. What I give you? Citizen service, exalted priesthood. Sedentary feels right. Gives me another point back. Resilient, defense damage. Conservationist, that feels right too. So that'll go. Let's see, we've done one Arctic world, we've done an Alpine world, we haven't done a Tundra world, we did a tropical, a continental, we haven't done an ocean world, which I feel would probably be what we're going to do. We've done a savanna, so we'll do the ocean world. Jo Famari, around the star Samajo. Did that, well I don't do that. Empire name, Holy Wakigi Covenant. Ornate. Ooh, there's some cool ones in here. But we're going to go with the star. Single color background. Okay. Molluscoid ships. We're going to go with a male ruler just because I haven't done one in a while again. High Inquisitor Glorum. Okay. We have a winner. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That feels like looking out of a temple. Alright. Almost done. I really thought this was going to take longer. Although, we're already on a half hour already, so. Okay, what have I not done yet? I haven't done a democracy, and I haven't done a regular megacorp. Okay, so democracy. I think you almost have to be egalitarian if you're going to be a democracy. Xenophile because I like it. No, because that's close to what I'm going to do for me, so we're going to hold off on that. Let's just go with fanatically egalitarian. Beacon of Liberty. This society is a shining beacon of light in a sea of darkness. Liberty and individual freedoms are held in the highest regard here. Monthly unity goes up. Okay. Functional architecture. Okay, I mean, whatever. Idealistic foundation. Meritocracy. Leader level cap and extra leaders, that's always good. Parliamentary system. The parliamentary system in this society encourages a free and lively debate. Currying favor with one of the dominant political factions can prove to be quite advantageous. Influence gained from factions goes up. That's pretty nice. Shared burdens. This society believes in an equitable distribution of resources, making little to no distinction between the needs of ruler and ruled. All work together for the benefit of the whole. So, communist democracy. Okay, yeah. No, it wouldn't be communist. It would be, well, we'll see what it calls it. Shared burden living standard, under which all pops have moderate consumer goods upkeep regardless of strata. Disabled. I think we saw this one once already. Might even have used it, but putting it here. Communal parity. Okay. I really want to use these guys, so we're going with these guys. Species name. The Farine. Okay. Humanoid. Yep, I like that one. Traits. Let's make them intelligent, because, you know, that whole free debate thing. extremely adaptive because I like it. Weak. Repugnant could work, but it doesn't feel right. Slow breeders definitely doesn't feel right. Actually, sure, why not? And then we'll go with deviant. I figure open trade of ideas, people are going to kind of do their own thing, but when you're actually trading ideas, you get to hear more, you get to learn more. I like it. I like it. And we haven't done a desert or an arid world. Let's go with a desert. Hesuk Prime around the star Hesuk. I really like the way arthropoid cities look in this one. On desert worlds, I like that. Communal parity. Alright, we can work with that. Farine People's Republic. You got it. Pirate. What do we got? Actually, I really like that one. Doesn't fit here, but... reverse it. You can have mammalian ships. Your ruler, I wish I could randomize this, but the female works better, the smaller one, the smaller physical size. Okay. Ooh, that'll do. Nice. Alright. And I'm going to do one more. Well, two more, because I have to make mine. We are going to go... I'm going to do fungoid. Oh, man. That thing is scary. Okay. So I'm going to do a regular megacorp. Fanatical pacifist. Can you be a megacorp and be a xenophobe? You can. I don't know how well that'll work. Let's go with authoritarian instead. No. Give me that back. Okay. Indentured assets. This megacorporation specializes in large indentured workforces. It has little to do with the barbaric practices of slavery. These workers are merely paying off their debts indefinitely. Alright. Media conglomerate. Reduces their own war exhaustion. Their citizens are happier. I remember seeing a Let's Play somebody use that. That is amazing. We're going to give that to them. Trading posts. Good business is where you find it. This megacorporation has a long tradition of spreading its influence through the establishment on trading posts. Their star bases are busy centers of trade. Ooh. That's a nice one. Almost want to play these guys now. Species name random. The Cardu. Alright. Fungoid. Oog. Gobber! Alright. That sells it. So let's see. Agrarian isn't really fitting. Energy credits from jobs. We'll go with ingenious. It's all about making money. Thrifty. It's all about making money. Non-adaptive. And these guys are going to go on the arid world. Yeah, we're going to put them on an arid world. I'm actually going to do one for every world type too, but that was accidental. And And maybe we'll just stop right here. Communal housing usage, which makes them better. I think that's good enough. That works. You guys are going to go on the arid world, which is going to be Zun, around the star Tarimzal. Fungoid cities are always cool. Did that already. Cardu Trade Union, okay. Domination. What does domination give us? Actually, I like that one. Winged sword. Ah, that right there. With primary blue, but we don't want actually that. Scheme. We're going to do that. Actually, we're going to do that. Black is just such a useful color. It goes with everything. Fungoids don't have a sex. That's cool. Excuse me. Chairman Loomp. We'll just stick with the base one. Looks like someplace Darth Vader would be. Alright. Save. Okay. Back. Alright, so this is the last one. And I'm going to record this here, and if you've stuck this long, after I do this, I'm going to pause, I'm going to go back, and I'm going to redo. I'm just going to talk through what my decisions are when I start the Let's Play itself. So, if you plan to watch the Let's Play, you probably should stop here. If you're just looking to see what I create, then keep watching. Probably a silly way to do it, but I don't care. I'm going to do it that way anyway. I also know more or less what I'm going to do. So, I'm going to be xenophile and militaristic, and authoritarian. I am going to be oligarchic, and I'll explain everything. There's actually a thought process here. Ship fire rate goes up. This part I hadn't decided because I haven't played with this. Oh, right. Post-apocalyptic, I had decided on this. Free haven, environmentalist. Oh, I can't do what I wanted to do. Why not? Philosopher King, syncretic evolution. You cannot be syncretic and post-apocalyptic. Well, that's disappointing. We'll do it anyway. We'll do the post-apocalyptic anyway. It still sounds fun. Just means I have to pick a second one. Nationalistic zeal. Claim influence costs go down. Meritocracy I don't care about. Merchant guilds. Free haven, not so much. Okay, we're going to go with the nationalistic zeal. So this had to change because I wanted to do the post-apocalyptic and the syncretic evolution and basically have my main species fight my second species as a story and then bomb the world into oblivion excuse me, before realizing peace. And expand that into these thoughts. Basically, you're with us or you're against us. And that's how I'm going to play them. Either people are going to be peaceful and more than happy to be peaceful, or I'm going to beat the bejesus out of them. That's the goal. I wanted to do avians. I wanted to do this guy. Parrots in jars. Don't really have a name for them. I don't like that one. Okay. Rakkudon? Yeah. So, human. Let's just do human. And my tea got cold, so that's gross now. We're not going to do Octavia Aurelius, Illyria. Oh, Roman. Alright. Okay. Oh, I have to have a homeworld name first. Helvon Prime. Helvon Jewel. I don't like that one. Kassar, Twax, Cyrus, Vis, Tezik, Vis again. Sindor on Sithra. This is one I do pick. I get a kick out of these. I like the trinary systems. I think I like the binary better. It's a little easier to keep track of. Right, so I've done that. Now I should be able to go here, get the United Rakkudon block. Speaking of which, what did my government type end up being? A military junta. Okay. Here's ships. No, it's under the names. URS. United Rakkudon ship. Okay. Traits. I'm going to stick with some of the stuff I was already planning on doing. I wanted rapid breeders. Quick learners. Solitary, which I'm okay with. And I still wanted to be enduring. Wasteful doesn't really fit. Decadent doesn't fit. Quarrelsome. I was going to do weak, but that doesn't cut it anymore because I don't have the second species. Sedentary is fun. So we live a long time, but we don't do a lot. I like it. It works for me. The avian city looks wonderful. Kind of crystalline. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the paradox flag. In front of us, what would be a setting sun. You know, if we still had one. And I dig the molluscoid ships. I can't help it. I wish I could get a better look at them, but Opatar Sentius Archon. What did it change? I don't know. Go with that. Go with that. Can't change anything else. Okay. Alright, so this is what I'm going to take. And like I said, before I actually hit play, I'm going to come back. I'm just going to run through it again real quick so that people who skipped this one get it too. We will see you whenever I post the second video.